What's up, ninjas, and welcome to Yoga with Dojo Cat, and happy holidays. I know we're kind of in that in-between time, that void in between Christmas and New Year's where nobody really knows what day it is. Maybe you're indulging in wine and some Christmas treats, and maybe you just need to sneak away from the family and take a little minute for yourself for some movement, which we all need, and give ourselves a little self-care in the holiday season. Oh. Cash is here too. And today's flow, we have some fun transitions. We're definitely going to move the body today. So just a reminder, this is your practice. If you need at any point to take a break, then you're welcome to do so. Just go into a child's pose or whatever you need. So we don't have any props today. Let's just get into it. We are going to come into a comfortable seat here, cross-legged position, or on your knees if that's a more comfortable position for you. And we are just going to begin by arriving to our practice, taking a couple of minutes to bring our mind to our breath. So if you like, you can close your eyes and just bring your mind to your breath, following the air in through the nose, feeling that cool sensation run down the back of your throat. Feeling the chest lift, feeling the belly expand, and feeling that process reverse, dropping the belly in the chest, and feeling warm air come out of your mouth. Feel your glutes on the mat, pulling the spine nice and tall. And if at any point you find your mind wandering to maybe things that happened before your practice, or maybe you're thinking about what you have to do after, just acknowledge that your mind has wandered and bring it back to how your body feels in the poses, the pressure points on your mat. And all together, we'll take 3 deep breaths in, inhaling the hands to the sky, nice big stretch, and exhale, bring them back down to your hips. Inhale and exhale. One more time, the deepest breath you've taken all day. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. We will roll into a tabletop position, bringing our knees under our hips, our hands under our shoulders. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone and chin for cow. Exhale, press the mat away, arch the spine, tuck your chin to your chest. And then inhale to expand the body. Exhale to contract. And just keep going, linking your movement to your breath. Maybe taking whatever movement you feel like you need. Maybe you need to roll the spine or wiggle the hips side to side. Whatever you need. Maybe you need some spinal waves. And when you are ready, on your next exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips to the sky, coming into downward facing dog. Take a second here to pedal out your feet. Maybe rocking up onto your tiptoes. Or maybe finding a moment of stillness, just trying to melt the heels to the mat, relaxing the head in between the biceps. Taking a couple of breaths here to ground into the practice. And when you are ready, we will get into this flow. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, bringing the knee to the nose, holding here, really arching the spine, press the mat away. And then we're going to pivot onto that left foot, coming onto the inside of the foot, and then straighten the right leg out in front of you, extending the left arm to the sky, lifting the hips for a fallen triangle. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and gently lower the bum down to the mat. Grounding the weight evenly in the sit bones, legs wide, but not too wide that it's painful. And pressing the heels into the mat, pull the spine nice and tall. Deep breath in and exhale, crawling yourself forward, hinging at the hips for a straddle pose. Good, and lift back up. We'll take the knuckles of our left hand and drag it along the inside of that left leg, and then turn the hand so we grab onto the foot. If you could only hold onto the ankle or the shin, that's okay. And then extend the right arm overhead, getting a beautiful side body stretch, really creating space in the rib cage on that right side. Beautiful release. Lifting back up to center, dragging the right knuckles inside the right leg, turning the hand, grabbing onto the foot or ankle, extending the left arm overhead. Beautiful release, lifting back up, and we'll bring our heels together. And we'll take that right leg, bending it and bringing it over top of the left leg. And we're gonna hug the right knee into the left elbow, pulling the spine nice and tall. And then as you exhale, take your gaze over the right shoulder. Good, and release that twist, coming to the other side, taking the right hand to the right foot. Deep breath in, exhale, gazing over the left shoulder. Good. Now from here, we are going to transition into down dog. So putting our weight into that left hand, turning onto that left hip, putting our weight into that right foot, and then picking the hips up, turning the hips square to the mat for a downward facing dog. We're not quite done with that right side just yet. We're gonna open up the hip on that right side. Inhale the right leg back to the sky, exhale, bend the leg, open up the hip. Pausing here for a breath. And on your next exhale, take that right foot outside of the right hand, coming into lizard pose. Now we're gonna keep that left knee lifted off the mat here for now. Think about really trying to drop the hips, getting a nice stretch in the hip flexor in that hip. We're gonna add in a little bit of mobility here for that hip. Drawing nice, big, slow circles with that hip going in one direction. And then the other. Good, coming back to stillness, putting your weight into that left hand, extending the right arm to the sky for a lizard twist. And release that hand back to the mat. Drop the left knee, untuck the toes, and then turn your hips to face the wide part of your mat. Picking up the left toes behind you, straighten the right foot and lift up. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale, bend sideways over that right leg. And release left hand to the mat, extending the right arm, really reaching the right fingers away from the right toes. Good, and release, bringing the right hand to the mat, picking up the left toes so they face behind you, facing your right foot. Tuck the toes, lift into downward facing dog. Nice work, you guys. We'll take that flow to the other side. Take a minute here to check in with yourself. How do you feel? How does your right side feel compared to your left? Maybe you'll find that you can get that right heel to the mat a little closer than your left heel. Maybe you're feeling a little bit stronger, a little bit more flexible. And we're going to balance that out. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, trying to touch the knee to the nose. And then we're going to pivot on that right foot to come onto the inside blade of that foot, extending the left leg out in front of you and the right arm to the sky, coming into a fallen triangle. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Really gently lower the bum all the way to the mat, bringing your weight evenly onto your butt cheeks, pressing into the heels, pulling the spine nice and tall. Deep breath in. And exhale, hinging forward at the hips to come into a straddle fold. Beautiful. And releasing that stretch, inhaling the arms to the sky, turn the torso towards that left leg. Exhale, fold over that left leg. And release, coming back to center. Nice deep breath in, inhaling the arms to the sky, turning the torso to that left leg. Exhale, the right leg. Exhale, folding over that right leg. Beautiful. And release that fold. Bring the legs together. Taking a second here to really press the heels into the mat and pull the spine nice and tall. Bending the left leg and then picking it up over top of that right leg, hugging the left knee into the right elbow. Nice deep breath in, and then exhale, gaze over that left shoulder. Good, releasing that twist. Bringing the left arm inside that left leg, holding onto the foot or your shin. Deep breath in, spine nice and tall. Exhale, gaze over the left shoulder. All right, from here, we're going to transition into that down dog, putting the weight in that right hand, turning onto that right hip, weight in that left foot, picking the hips up and turning the pelvis square towards the mat, meeting in your downward facing dog. Pausing here for a second. And when you're ready, inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the leg, open up the hip. On your next exhale, step the left foot outside the left hand, keeping that right knee lifted. And then from here, we're gonna add in that hip mobility. So drawing nice, big, slow circles with that left hip. And then changing directions. Good. Coming back to stillness, planting the weight into that right hand, extending the left arm to the sky for a lizard twist. And release the twist. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes, turning towards the wide part of the mat, bringing the right toes to the back, extending the left leg, lifting your torso up. Your right knee is underneath that right hip, your left leg is extended. Inhale, the arms to the sky. Then exhale, bending sideways over that left leg. And releasing that beautiful side body stretch to bring the right hand to the mat and extend the left arm overhead. And we'll release that stretch, bringing the left hand to the mat, picking up the right toes to face our other foot, and then pressing up into a downward facing dog. We're just gonna be here for a couple of breaths. You can take whatever movement you need, or maybe you just need some stillness during this busy holiday season. And when you're ready, we'll roll forward first into plank and then bring the knees down to the mat, bringing them about as wide as your mat, big toes to touch, melt the hips down to the heels, extending the arms out in front of you, bringing the forehead to the mat, coming into a child's pose. And we're going to bring our mind back to the breath. Really allow that breath to fill your belly, expanding the waistband of your pants. And then exhale nice and slow. Feel the pressure of your hands and your forehead, your knees, the tops of your feet in the mat. Just be here, be present. And take this moment to give yourself some gratitude for giving your body the movement it needs today. And we'll take one more nice deep breath here. And when you're ready, we'll gently roll up and come into a comfortable seat. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me in this void of the holiday season. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you in my little dojo, and any support that you can show me, whether it be liking, subscribing, sharing my videos with people you feel might benefit, is greatly appreciated. If you want longer videos from me, I do have a Patreon. That's where I post 45-minute to hour-long videos. I post once a month. There's like 5 or 6 videos up there right now. So go ahead and check that out. The link is in the description box below. If you want to follow me on social media, you can find me at DojoCat713 on Instagram and TikTok. And if you are in the Saskatoon area and you want to do a live class with me, that information is also in the description box below. I would love to see you in studio. We have heated floors, by the way, so why not come check that out? That is it. I will see you guys next Saturday. I'm just kind of experimenting with the day of the week that I'm posting. Go hydrate yourself, kings and queens, and not with eggnog or wine, with water. Drink water. And be kind to yourself and be kind to others. I'll see you guys next time. Os.